Hi, thanks for joining me today for another edition of the Bell Video Blog. I am Eric Bjornstad with Bell, and today I want to talk about natural gas, and specifically about a report that came out back in May of 2013, earlier this year, where the International Energy Association predicted that the United States and North America, when we say North America, it is United States and Canada. So, North America would supplant OPEC as the dominant providers of petroleum energy to the world within just 7 years. Now, those of us that grew up in the 70s or are old enough to remember the oil crisis of the early 70s, this is a dramatic shift in how we think about energy production in the world. It's not something that any of us really could have predicted or expected to see in our lifetimes. The report says that by 2018, which in 2013, that's 5 years from now, North America will be providing 40% of the world's supply of petroleum energy fuels. Petroleum energy fuels, in this case, we're talking about oil, and we're talking about natural gas. What is OPEC's share going to be? Well, OPEC's share in that same time period is going to be dropping from, well, I don't know what it is right now, but it's going to be dropping to less than 30%. So, in 5 years, North America is going to be leaving OPEC in the dust. So, why is that? What has caused such a dramatic shift? Well, we've done a few blog posts in the past couple years. I remember there was one where we went to a breakfast with the chief predictor, decision maker of Chevron, and she basically predicted that because of the supplies of natural gas that the United States and Canada were going to be harvesting, that was really going to dramatically change the U.S.'s energy outlook. And so that's basically what this report is confirming. They have developed a number of new technologies for extracting oil from shale and oil sands. If you're not familiar with that, the quick way to describe that is that instead of having an oil pocket where you drill and you get a gusher and so on and so forth, there's oil that's essentially trapped in the pockets of this rock, and it's like a hard sponge, but there's ways that you can extract that, and there are huge amounts of oil that are available for extracting in this manner. They say that Canada alone, in Western Canada, where Alberta, the province of Alberta, they estimate they've got 1.75 trillion. That's 1,750 billion barrels of petroleum locked up in their oil sands region. And that oil sands region is larger in area than the United Kingdom is. Analysts, they know that they're not able to get to all of that right away, because it does take, like we said, new technologies to extract it. And when we say that, you can imply that it's not just right there for the taking. You have to do certain things to be able to get at it. But when analysts who know about what needs to be done to get at it, they estimate that 200 billion barrels of it are immediately accessible under current conditions right now, as opposed to having to develop some new technology to get at it. And so, how much is 200 billion barrels? Well, Saudi Arabia is estimated to have 267 billion barrels of crude oil available to it. Canada is estimated to have 200 billion barrels available right now. So Canada, right now, at this moment in 2013, is pretty close to having the immediate reserves that Saudi Arabia has. And as technology continues to get refined, that is only going to increase. So maybe it's time that we, rethink how we view oil production and energy production. And maybe some of these facts that are coming out, maybe the next time we go to elect a president, they're not going to be leading off with some ambiguous claim about being able to change United States energy independence and make us energy independent from OPEC and Saudi Arabia. I don't know. So, anyway, thanks for joining me today for this Bell Video Blog. You can find more information about this, including a link to the report issued by the International Energy Association. You can find it at the Bell blog, located at www.bellperformance.com. You can also find great information on this and other educational topics at the Bell Education website, which is www.wefixfuel.com. So anyway, thanks for joining me today. I am Eric Bjornstead with Bell Performance, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.